रुद्ररूपत्री भुवनेश्वरं स्वाहा महागणपते महावीराय नमः मंत्रकाल विनाशन किंकनतन यम यम मतमद आनम शंकर शंकर प्रधान चोरणे धोरेण आन्मोदे देवा सर्वकार्ये सर्वदा स्वाहा नमो हे नमः नमो विदस्य जमानायस्य ग्रगालयस्य सर्व शंकर निवेदाय देवाय स्वाहा नमो हे नमः स्वाहा नमो हे नमः नमो विदस्य जमानायस्य ग्रगालयस्य सर्व शंकर निवेदाय देवाय स्वाहा ரெண்டு பேரா போய் சாப்பிட்டு வந்தாரு.
இல்லை சார், அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் நல்ல நேரம் கூட சார், திறந்த ஒரு நல்ல சார்.
வரேன் வரேன்.
அப்படியே கொஞ்சம்
சார் கொஞ்சம் சார் விஸ்வாஸ் கொஞ்சம் இங்கே பாரு மேடம் மேடம்
Kindly be seated. A very good morning and warm welcome on behalf of our team, Principal CCIT, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. The land of three C's takes immense pleasure in inviting the Honorable Member of CBDT Ma'am and dignitaries to the southernmost income tax office of our glorious country. Today is a remarkable day in the existence of the Income Tax Department, and we are proud to be a part of the grand celebration of the inauguration ceremony of Income Tax Office building at Nagercoil. Let us start this function with Tamil Thai Valthu. All are kindly requested to rise.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடர்கள் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திரும்பி எந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
It is an auspicious occasion. May I now request Srimati Sangeeta Singh IRS, Member, Income Tax and Revenue, Taxpayer Services, CBDT, New Delhi, to kindly light the lamp. We request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly join the member ma'am in lighting the lamp.
Now, let me take the privilege of inviting Ms. Chandana Ramachandran IRS, Principal Commissioner of Income Tax Madurai, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Madam Sangeeta Singh, Member CBDT, Shri Ravichandran Sir, Principal CCIT, Seema Ma'am, Shekharan Sir, and Ratnaswamy Sir, Chief Commissioners, and all my friends assembled here. It's a let me extend a very warm welcome. I don't have to qualify it as warm. Nature has already made it very warm. So it is my extreme good fortune to be here today to welcome you all to this august function of inaugurating the last income tax office in this country as India joins the sea, and the most auspicious, in this most auspicious ancient land. Now, Kanyakumari, goddess Kanyakumari is mentioned in the Vedas as the primest Shaktisthal, where Sati Devi's spinal cord and right shoulder has fallen. It is mentioned in the Sangam literature extensively. In the 2nd century AD, in the great book of sea travel for commerce, Periplus on the Erythraean Sea, Kanyakumari is extensively, the ported Kanyakumari, the temple, the lives here, the spice trade which occurred here is extensively mentioned. So this is a great land, a great place, and we are inaugurating a great office here. Yesterday I happened to speak to Madam Susi Burgess, who erstwhile Principal CIT Madurai, in whose tenure this land was acquired. And Madam was telling me against what challenges they have went ahead with this acquisition, because it's a privately owned land. And they have followed it up, and I think now the acquisition of land at Nagercoil is a case study at NADT. And the officer responsible for it, he's not here, Mr. Venukumar. I think he was offered a commendation. So it's the great work of so many people have started in shaping up this project. And under the tremendous leadership of Ravichandran sir and Seema ma'am, it has taken place with, in such a short time. I saw this land February last year. There was an old house here. It was just a land. I was so surprised to see the building here. And so many people deserve kudos for that. And I think not least of all, Mr. Palnivel Rajan, who is the most positive CIT admin, I think, across the country. So many, and the team Madurai, Kartika, everybody. I'm not mentioning anybody, please forgive me. Everybody has united together and we have created this building. And let me have the great honor of welcoming you to this function of inauguration of this building. Thank you. A great welcome to each and every one of you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to invite Sri R. Ravichandran IRS, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, to felicitate member ma'am with potted plant of Tulasi and a shawl.
Thank you, sir. To throw more light on the construction of Income Tax Office, Nagercoil, and to elaborate the journey from the administrative node to its completion today, may I invite Sri B. Stalin, IRS, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, Infrastructure, Chennai, onto the dais, please.
Respected Srimati Sangeeta Singh Madam, Member ITR and TPS, respected Sri Ravichandran Sir, Principal CCIT of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Srimati Seema Raj Madam, CCIT Madurai, Sri P.B. Segaran Sir, CCIT Trichy, Sri M. Ratnasamy Sir, CCIT TDS, and senior officers and officers, officials of Income Tax Department, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to one and all. I thank Team Principal CCIT to give me the opportunity to state about the project. This income tax office at Nagercoil has been functioning more than 70 years in a rented building. Considering the importance of requirement of an own building, an office, and residential quarters, the initiative for buying land and constructing own building thereon was taken in the year 2015 by then Principal CCIT, Srimati Susi B. Varghese Madam, and the then Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, Nagercoil Range, Sri Iyas Ahmed Sir, and Income Tax Officer, Sri B.S. Venukumar. By their continuous efforts, and the land at the KP Road was identified, and the proposal was initiated to purchase the land. CBDT, wide date 15/6/2006, has accorded approval, and this land measures 68.20 cents, and it was purchased for the consideration of 12,65,780 rupees. So the Bhumi Puja was performed on 18th April 2017. This office building has a total plinth area of 13,650 square feet, considering of ground floor of 3,906 square feet, first floor 4,337 square feet, second floor 4,333, and terrace area of 369 square feet. So the residential quarters is also under consideration and will be inaugurated by the month of September 2023 positively. So the following are the details of the office building. An area measuring 361.34 square feet has been provided for the JCIT chamber in the second floor, and one for AZIT, and 5 rooms for ITOs with sufficient space for staff members allotted in the first floor and second floor of this building. Library and record room measuring 118 and 415 square feet respectively are provided in the office building. Provision has been made for each toilet in the ground floor, first floor, and second floor, and including it has complied with the norms of Accessible India campaign, and toilets for each floor will be provided for PWD. So ample parking space are there, and Ayaka Seva Kendra with 5 nodes measuring 600 square feet is provided at the ground floor. So these are the brief points of the project. I thank everyone.
Thank you, sir. We are delighted in requesting our chief guest, Srimati Sangeeta Singh IRS, Member, Income Tax and Revenue, Taxpayer Services, CBDT, New Delhi, to unveil the plaque to mark the inauguration of new office building.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to invite Srimati Seema Raj IRS, Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Madurai, to deliver her address.
A very good morning to respected Member Madam CBDT, respected Principal CCIT Sir, Team Principal CCIT, my colleagues from the department and others present here. On behalf of CCIT Madurai region, I extend a warm welcome to our newly constructed income tax office, which is probably the southernmost office situated in mainland India. Madam, everyone has heard of Kanyakumari as a popular tourist destination and pilgrimage center. Not many would be aware that Nagercoil, or Nagercoil as it is also called, is the administrative headquarters of Kanyakumari district and among the richest small cities of India, with an impressive per capita income of rupees 2.76 lakhs. It ranks high in respect of human development indices such as per capita income, education, health, etc. For instance, it has a female-male sex ratio of 1.05, while the national average stands at less than 1. For centuries, the city of Nagercoil was an important spice trading center, and it was also referred to as the granary of Travancore Kingdom. In the present day as well, Madam, Nagercoil bustles with economic activities including tourism, wind energy, fish production, agricultural crops, floral production, and IT services. The region contributes handsomely to the direct tax collections of CCIT Madurai region. Prior to the year 2020, the income tax office here had a full-fledged range, headed by a range head. As of today, we have 1 jurisdictional assessing officer and 4 faceless assessing officers. The jurisdictional assessing officer reports to the range head at Tirunelveli now. Since the income tax authorities at Nagercoil, which is a very important place, as I have just elaborated above, were functioning from rented premises, the need was felt to have our own office building and residential quarters. When I visited this site barely a year ago, the work of construction of the office building had just commenced. Of course, the land had been acquired in the year 2015. Credit goes to the dynamic leadership of our principal CCIT sir and the support of his team, as well as the cooperation of the CPWD officers, that we stand here today for the inauguration of the structure. Madam, it is with a sense of pride that we inform you that we have a number of other infrastructure projects coming up in CCIT Madurai region. For instance, an almost 100 years old building is being renovated at Karikudi and should be ready in the next couple of months or so. And we have recently acquired 2 acres of land at Tuticorin from the Salt Department for a token amount of ₹1. Once again, I would say that the driving force behind all these infrastructure projects coming up so quickly, mushrooming in our region, is our principal CCIT and his team infrastructure. Respected Madam, it is a real honor to have you here today for the inauguration of this office building. We are grateful to you for the time you have spared to be among us on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Standing firm as the pillar, cutting through all the hardships and making this function so grand would not have been possible without the encouraging leadership of Sri R. Ravichandran IRS, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. I now invite Sir to deliver his address.
எல்லோருக்கும் காலை வணக்கம். Respected Chief Guest of this event, Ms. Sangeeta Singh, Member CBDT, Chief Commissioner Madurai, Seema Raj, Chief Commissioner TDS Ratnaswamy, Chief Commissioner Trichy Sekaran, Principal Commissioner Chandana Ramachandran, my dear officers and staff of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry region, my dear tax practitioners from Nagercoil and other region, and other business persons from this region, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here today. More than that, I'm very happy that our member could visit Nagercoil. I don't think any other member would have visited Nagercoil. She's the first member. That's the kind of recognition that she gives to our region and especially to these small places that, where she would like to make her presence felt in these regions where, the people do not have access to see the senior officers of CBDT. Ma'am, thank you very much for making a visit. And the distinguishing feature is that you are the first member ever to visit Nagercoil Income Tax Office. Not only that, she is very busy. In fact, that is the penultimate week of her service. And coming all the way from Delhi, you know how connected Nagercoil is, that you have to go to Trivandrum or somewhere to Tuticorin and travel here. And then long journey by road also. And she has to weather all that and rush back immediately to Delhi. So thank you very much for taking this pain and being here with me. In fact, infrastructure projects have taken a fillip. In the last 2 years, thanks to ma'am, she has been in charge of the infrastructure project in CBDT. Whenever I talk to her about the spending projects, this is to be done and this is to be done, the spending with the finance, every time she takes kind of a special care. She ensures that she personally carries a file and gets it done for us. Thank you very much, ma'am, for getting all those projects through from the CBDT in record time. Coming to Nagercoil, the beautiful place, I think you are lucky to be born here and living here. And I visited it quite a few times when we were studying in Madurai, and as a school student that we used to visit Kanyakumari as a part of our own tourist destination. Like Chandana was mentioning about the history of this place, what fascinated me is this is one of those places which had figured in the Sangam literature, where this Kotur port, all of you must have heard this port, that Kotur port was well known around the world. It is not only known for the spice trade, but it is known for some of those precious gold ornaments. And this is a place where gold ornaments are made not only for the deities in India, but also for those deities around. Wherever there is a precious jewelry to be made, it used to come to this Kotur port, and it used to go to a place that is Vadacheri. I think there is a place that is there, where I think that even now today that there is a group of people who make this kind of a temple jewelry which are supposed to be very, very precious. Imagine this, that you have a history of 2000 years. It is figuring all around the world, peppered in the literature in Roman or Greek, wherever that you find them. And even today when you see this, I was visiting this Thiruvalluvar statue and Vivekananda Memorial. Two great leaders that we can think of, saints that we can think of. Spiritually, that if you look at it, Vivekananda, the soul of spiritual enlightenment. All this is like a way that when you talk about this, on the one hand with the Thiruvalluvar, whose embodiment of those truth and values and dharma and artha and kama. On the other hand, you find Vivekananda, whose ultimate embodiment of those spiritual enlightenment with the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Saradama. I think it is like a sangamam of everything that you can think of that India signifies. And that too, you have those two towering personalities figuring there, adjacent to each other, with no conflicts. In fact, they sync, I think, seamlessly. Because if you look at it, Aram and this Dharma, Aram of Thiruvalluvar and Dharma of our Vivekananda, I think they seamlessly kind of emerge. The way that Sangamam of Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, and you can't think of anything that where, the confluence of not only the seas that you find there, the confluence of the knowledge, confluence of spirituality, confluence of every wisdom that you can think of has happened in this place. How fortunate you are to be here. I think, ma'am was also mentioning that when we went to see this morning sunrise and feeling the presence of those, two big oceans there, which are, that we call it as maybe that Indian Ocean, but if you look at it, that is one of the hotly contested ocean in the world, that everyone wanted to have a pie in this ocean. And you are there at the center. And what else that you can think of, it is not only at the center that you are talking about, it is at the feet of the Bharat Mata, or the Tamil Thai, or the Tamil Mata, that that you have this. Imagine a place that at the feet is more important than anything else, not the head, it's the feet. At the feet of this Bharat Mata and Tamil Mata, that you have this kind of two giants being there, and they are kind of spreading this awareness throughout all of us. And you are a kind of a person that who kind of, spreads this all over the country. What a great place. I'm very happy. In fact, I'm coming after a long, long time to come here, probably about 30, 35 years that, I've been longing to come here. Even when I took charge, I was able to visit all the places. But the southernmost part, like Chandana was mentioning, this is the southernmost income tax office in the country. There you can see the tip of India there, and there is an office here which is owned by us. Coming to the economy, Nagercoil people, Kanyakumari district is known to be one of those districts with the highest per capita income. I think in Tamil Nadu, they are the richest. Kanyakumari has, the kind of, something if you look at around 2 lakh rupees per income, they are kind of standing at the top in Tamil Nadu. It's not even Coimbatore or any other, the district that you can think of. Apart from that economy, if you look at it, you have diverse economy. It is an agro-based economy to fisheries, to even space. You have this Mahendragiri, there that you have those kind of launching and propulsion stations which are there. And there are 3 companies which are based in Nagercoil. They are listed in NASDAQ Stock Exchange. They are one of the first space startup has happened in Nagercoil. I think if you see this, they have this biggest fruit exports. You have close to about 100 tons of fruits exported, close to about $12 billion, and it is supposed to be Tovalai. There is a place near that, I think that is where that you have those floral and fruit exports. They are really thriving business even today. So this place has everything that you can ask for, whether you want in technology at the level of space technology, or whether you are looking at agriculture, or you are looking at marine. I'm sure this office would show us a collection which is phenomenal amounts. I was taking stock of how much that we collect. We got the figure of something around 230 crores. That is what the total collection that comes from here. The corporate tax is something around 60 to 70 crores. I'm sure this 200 crores and odd will certainly become about 20,000 crore in no time, because the kind of industrial activity that is happening there would certainly cause buoyancy in collection of taxes. And I'm very happy that, we could get this project on within the short time. I would like to thank the CPWD for working day and night to make it happen. My big thanks to them. In fact, I would rather say 90% of the work has happened in the last 12 months to, that's 14 months. And thanks to the team CPWD for working together to meet the deadline, because it is our desire that before we demit the office that we would like to have this thing done, because this would not figure in the priority for many, but for ma'am and me, we thought that this is a top priority. In fact, she has been asking me every now and then that, that when are we going to Nagercoil? I think that is one of those questions that, it is on our mind. And that we could do it is the biggest satisfaction for me personally. Apart from that, I would like to thank my team admin, but I think no words can describe the work done by Panivel Rajan, Vidyadhar, and our Stalin. Give them a big hand. I think that is something that, they deserve all, night and day, not once. The last 2 months, they have been visiting every now and then. If there is a rain, they know when the rain is going to come, how it is going to disrupt the work there. Sir, there is a change in the deadline. I told ma'am that she was supposed to come about 4 or 5 days early. Ma'am, that 3 or 4 days rains have happened, then it has again rescheduled our kind of inauguration. So to that extent, I think they have been very closely monitoring the rain god, Varuna, and the Vayu, and everything to make sure that prayers are all there to make sure that, the building doesn't get delayed any further, and we could inaugurate it today. On the auspicious occasion of the Amavasya day, today is a day that a very special day. I think that everything has happened with the divine grace. And thanks to each and everyone. My special thanks to ma'am for being here today, and also Seema Raj and her team, CCIT Madurai and her team worked relentlessly, I think, to make this that happen. I think, Seema, that it is very, not that rare honor that you find in your term, because these projects are the ones which have been pending for long. When he told me about this project and Karakidi project, these were all like a, lifetime mission for the department. But if it concludes during your tenure, that, that's a big blessing that, your team, especially that I think Michael is there. I have seen lots and lots of work. Where is our Kartika is there. I think the team that has worked really tirelessly from Team CCIT Madurai that made it happen. Thank you so much for working day and night to make it a kind of grand success. This year also has been a special year for Tamil Nadu Puducherry region that we have exceeded the target. And we have been given a very stiff target of about 1,08,200 crores. And it was subsequently revised to 1,05,300 crores. So we were not happy with the revised target. We achieved the revised target on 31st as per the data. But subsequently, we were, happy only when we achieved the original target assigned to us. I think we achieved those original target of 1,08,000. Not only achieved, we crossed it by a mile of about 300 crores. And thanks to Ratnaswamy here, he is the CCTDS and in charge of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry region, and worked tirelessly. The team TDS has really gave the last push. In fact, the overall, when we have grown with the all India average of over 23%, the TDS has grown by around 28%. So to that extent, I think the phenomenal goal. Thank you, Ratna, and your team for putting in this best. Because there's nothing like achieving 99%, 99 is something and 100 is like getting out at 99 in cricket terms. So that way, the getting 100% is something like a real kind of a satisfaction and contentment that you get. I think we could get it in this year. And thanks to each and every one of you for making that happen. In fact, this year we had a huge amount of refunds. The refund outgo in Tamil Nadu region has been more than 42%. So in spite of the huge refund outgo, our net collection has exceeded the target. So that is a big kind of achievement as far as we are concerned. And thanks to all the stakeholders who have come in large numbers without even, bothering about the weather. I think it's not warm or hot or hottest. We could see even in the morning at 8 o'clock that it's very difficult to walk on the roads. And thank you so much for coming here and being with us. I couldn't see such a large number of, the participants for this event. Thanks to each and every Nagercoilite for being here and then kind of making this event a special event. And this is a place that, that you are really, the fortunate and lucky to have. We are also feeling that, that energized and enthused by being here with all of you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your encouraging speech, sir. Before we start, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a few moments in introducing to you our esteemed chief guest of the day, Srimati Sangeeta Singh IRS, Member Madam. Madam has started her career as an IRS officer in December 1986. She has done her MA from JNU, MSc from University of Birmingham, UK, and MPhil from JNU, New Delhi. She has held several prestigious positions in Income Tax Department as well as Central Ministry. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Srimati Sangeeta Singh IRS, Member, Income Tax and Revenue, Taxpayer Services, CBDT, New Delhi, to kindly address the gathering.
Namaskar, Vanakkam, good morning, in the language that everyone understands. It's Principal CCIT Chennai and Puducherry, Sri Ravi Chandran Ramachandran. I always call you Ravi. Sri Shekharan, Seema, and Ratnaswamy. Dear colleagues, officers and staff, chartered accountants, advocates, and above all, the taxpayers of Nagercoil who are here with us today, as I have been informed by my colleagues here. It is with immense pleasure that I came to Nagercoil. It is a long journey, but it is a journey which was made with anticipation and eagerness, both for the fact that I was coming to the southernmost tip of India to be able to pay regards to, as the Principal CCIT said, Bharat Mata, to Kanyakumari, and also for the fact that this was an office that I had never before seen. I had just heard about it and heard about the performance of all the officers here from Principal CCIT Chennai. And the fact that was providing me the greatest satisfaction was that here was a project which practically commenced 12 months ago. The land was bought much earlier, but the project of construction, and in about 12 months' time, here we are today sitting next to it, ready to be occupied, and the residential quarters very shortly so. So thank you, the officers of the Principal CCIT Tamil Nadu and Puducherry charge for doing what was an extremely well planned execution in a short while. Congratulations very much. Congratulations also to all the staff and officers who will now be occupying and being in an old building instead of a rental one. And our officers and staff who will now be able to go and live in the residential buildings of our own department. It is a great sense of pride and achievement when not only are you able to do work that is assigned to you well and capably, but also you do so sitting in your own premises, which pleasure is soon to be ours here in Nagercoil. What has also been very remarkable in this year is that CBDT, second time in a row after Corona, has exceeded its targets, the country as a whole. We have not just achieved it, we have crossed the targets that were given to us for collection of tax, for whatever work the government desires it to be utilized for in the country. And a very large part of that comes from Tamil Nadu. And as mentioned by the principal CCIT, it was not only the revised targets which were achieved, it was the very high figure of the original target given to Tamil Nadu which was achieved and exceeded. Nagercoil, being part of it, also deserves congratulations in this respect. And I do hope and expect that the way our officers and staff have delivered in the financial year 22-23, it is with the same zeal and effort that the financial year 23-24 work will be completed well and timely. And that a person who will then come and stand in my space will again be uttering the same words of congratulations to all of you. Merged with history and modernity is what I saw on the way here. We have Kanyakumari, a town which is steeped in history and the old Indian history on commerce, and now we see the new aspect of it. I do believe that with the effort of everyone present and those who are not here today as well, this small town will develop and further become one of the most enriching and richest places in our country. With these best wishes, thank you once more. Thank you very much for welcoming me here. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. Our member of CBDT, ma'am, has dutifully served the department with almost dedication for the past 35 years. She has led from the front in all her assignments. She has guided all charges under her charge with superlative leadership and helped them in exceeding the budget targets. Now, I request Sri R. Ravichandran IRS, our Principal CCIT Sir, to give a memento to Member Ma'am as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you, sir. The memento is a wood-crafted artwork made in a small village called Tamampatti near Salem, Tamil Nadu. This village is full of master craftsmen whose works of art adorn the temple cars in many of the temples in Tamil Nadu and outside. Tamampatti wood carving is a geographical indicator tagged art product and is a result of years of historic excellence.
We graciously acknowledge the hard work and effort put in by the officers and officials of CPWD. As a token of appreciation, I would like to invite our honorable member of CBDT ma'am to honor Sri Ajay Sharma IES, Executive Engineer, Civil CPWD Madurai with the memento. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request our Principal CCIT Sir to honor Shri P. Vijay Kumar, Assistant Engineer, Civil, CPWD with memento. I also welcome Shri P. Muniyaselvan, Assistant Engineer, Electrical, CPWD with memento. Thank you, sir. May I now request our CCIT ma'am, Srimati Seema Raj IRS, to honor Sri Divakar, Assistant Engineer, CPWD. Now I welcome Sri Muhammad Safir, Junior Engineer Electrical, to receive the memento. Now I request Sri Jabaraj, Project Manager, Universal Group, to come on dais to receive the memento.
Thank you, Madam. Now, I request Shri S. Michael Gerald, IRS, Additional Commissioner of Income Tax, Tirunelveli Range, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, respected senior officers, my colleagues and friends. It gives me immense joy to propose vote of thanks on behalf of Team Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. It is a matter of great pride that we can work out of our own premise. It's a great feeling. This was made possible because of the relentless efforts put in by the officers of the past and officers who are currently serving. A big thanks to all the officers who were involved in this project. First, I would like to thank our member ma'am, Srimati Sangeeta Singh IRS, member IT&R and Taxpayer Services, for having graced this occasion with her presence. Just like today, member ma'am has always been at the forefront of all the new initiatives in our department, leading from the front and constantly pushing us to come up with our best in providing better taxpayer services. It's a red-letter day for this charge and this district. Let us show our appreciation with a big round of applause. Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to thank Sri Ravichandran, our Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax. Under Sir's leadership, the entire TN charge has made huge strides on many a front, including infrastructure. Sir's gentle and guiding nudge gave impetus to expedite projects in a time-bound manner. Sir, your guidance and presence here today is a big motivation to all of us. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank Srimati Seema Raj IRS, Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Madurai. Madam has been guiding us with her insightful thoughts and ideas. Madam is very silent but persuasive and ensured that the adequate human resources were deployed appropriately for this project without affecting our commitment towards time-barring matters. A big thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Sri P.B. Sekaran sir, CCIT Trichy, and Sri Ratnasamy sir, CCIT TDS. They both have made it a point to be here with us on this momentous day despite their hectic schedule and commitments. Thank you very much, sirs. I would like to thank our Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Ms. Chandana Ramachandran. It's a delight to be working under Madam's guidance. Madam has ensured that not a single decision is delayed with regard to work in this project and other official matters. Thank you very much, Madam. I would like to thank profusely Sri Palanivel Rajan sir, CIT Admin and TPS. Sir and his team are meticulous in planning and execution. Sir, along with the team, camped at the site a few weeks ago despite their busy schedule, and sir was closely monitoring the progress of this project on a daily basis. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Team CPWD headed by Sri Pawan Kumar Gupta, Chief Engineer, Madurai. Sir is not here, and I have special gratitude to them and his able team, also headed by Ajay Sharma, Executive Engineers and other junior engineers and assistant engineers. Although CPWD CE assumed charge recently, he swung into action immediately, gave us valuable inputs, and ensured that the building is ready for inauguration. Thank you, sir, and the team. I would like to thank the members of Team Principal CCIT, Sri Sasikumar sir, CIT OSD, Coordination, Sri Vidyadhar sir, Additional CIT Headquarters, Admin and TPS, Sri Stalin IRS, DCIT Infra, Srimati Karthika, DCIT Headquarters, Srimati Karthika, and Sri Kanagaraj ITO Infra, who interacted with us on a daily basis. I'm greatly indebted to them for spending many sleepless nights in getting this project up and running. Thank you very much. I thank the team of coordinators at Ground Zero, Sri Santasoruban DCIT, Sri Puvalingam DCIT, Sri Ramakrishnan DCIT, and Mr. Venu ITO, who is not here with us, and Mr. Sivabalan ITO, who ably fit into the shoes of Mr. Venu and did the last mile work extensively. And the entire team of officials of the entire Tirunelveli charge for working tirelessly to ensure that this program went on smoothly. I would like to thank the contractors team supervised by Sri Jabaraj in getting the building ready for inauguration. I sincerely thank the chartered accountants, tax practitioners, members of trade associations, and the taxpayers and various other stakeholders who have gathered here. Thank you very much. I especially thank members of press, both electronic and print, for covering this event extensively, and I'm sure this news will get covered in the entire district and throughout the state, and it will be a big milestone in the event of Tamil Nadu. I thank the event manager, Mr. Ramesh, and his team who prepare the stage and other related works. Just like the statue of sage poet Thiruvalluvar stands tall in this district, so will this office stand in our minds and in the minds of all our stakeholders. A big thank you to one and all.
Thank you, sir. I now request everyone to rise for the national anthem. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल धरती तरंगा दब शुभ नामे जाहे दब शुभ आशीष माहे दाहे दब जय दादा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Please remain seated till the dignitaries alight from the dais.
Start this way.